Christ, if you will. You care about the others. You want to get them saved. You want them to snap out of it.
You're not gonna like it. Cool up
2024. It's going to be one hell of a year.
What's he doing?
He just all cuddled up next to me. Got his arm on me, hand, whatever you call. Paw. I'm fixing to go, baby. I'm going to go to work, okay? Tomorrow I'll be home all day. What a mess. All right, let me just show you a couple of things. Oh, get out of the way. All right. I am working on this. Going to sand it down. Going to make this all pertimus and shiniated. Shinified. And trying something new on the butt. I'm trying to leave a little bit of square on the butt instead of rounding it all the way around. We'll see how it looks. But what I wanted to talk about for just a second is this. Looks weird. Looks like a giant mug, right? Well, they're shop towels. Now, I have had that one roll of shop towels. Now, I'm very sparingly with these. I don't, just whoop one out and blow my nose. They're for specific use in my shop. And I've got 3 of them over here that I'm not throwing away. They're all dirty, but what they do is rub polishing compound off without scratching what I've polished. So, I have to do that with 2 hands and find out where the loose tail is. It might even be on the other end. So I've had this roll right up there, that little bracket right there, for at least 2 years, and pull one out occasionally. I don't even know how many, 200. So, yeah, I'm kind of sparing with them. The refills you can get at Harbor Freight. Now, I bought all this online, and then I used my first refill, and then I bought a case of them online, and a case was like 4. I think I got, that's 1, and then I think I got, do I have 4 in there? Yes, I do. I have 4 left, so that'll last me my lifetime if I continue to be, frugal with them. And they're about $11 for the replacement, but they're very good, thick towels, and they don't scratch what you're working on, and they absorb dust, and they wipe off the polishing compound off my blades really well. All right, and I don't know if these are online, if these are at Amazon, I'll leave a link because they're really good. This is the name of them: Sellers Toolbox brand shop towels. And when you buy the whole thing, they give you this, and maybe 1 roll. The lid goes on like this, and you just bang it on. It just snaps on. But I got to find the tail and pull that out first. So, all right, I'm fixing to put this back together and then get to sanding. Alrighty. Look how shiny them pins are. And whenever you see something on the blade, that's just my own fingerprints. They come off. I'm in the process of handling it. I just waxed it. Still rubbing the wax off. So this makes 3 knives that I have unsold. And I've decided that I'm just going to keep making knives, offer them for sale. All the knives that I have for sale are on my Facebook page, BC Blades Facebook. They're not on my website. I just don't have a way of adding or taking away from my website, and I don't know how to do it if I could. So that's why they're not on my website. I wish I had the smarts to build a website that I could actually add or take off, knives and put knives on there that are for sale, but I just don't have the technical savvy, and I've tried figuring it out, and it's just beyond my scope of understanding. So Anyway, so I have 3 knives for sale, and if I don't sell knives, I'm just going to keep making them until I run out of money or steel. I did just buy some steel from Mike Turner, a guy that sells steel down in Austin. Or I don't know if he's in Austin City, but he's in that area. And I'm going to continue to try and buy my steel from him. His prices are commensurate with New Jersey Steel Baron. And I'd rather do a business with a guy that runs his business than a big conglomerate. I've got no problems with New Jersey Steel Baron. They've always, sent me good steel and then immediately sent it. But still, I'd rather do business locally in Austin. I'm probably 4 hours from Austin, but I consider it local when we're in the same state. Alrighty, there we go. I like that. This is the Caddo sheath is just, it's not a real fancy sheath, but for some reason, I like this. It's plain, but it's interesting. Alrighty. And I got to tell you, I've probably said this before, but when I first started making knives, I tried selling these knives with no sheath. I had absolutely no interest in getting into leatherwork, no interest. I had no tools, I didn't even know where to begin. And then when it became obvious that I was not going to be able to sell knives without a sheath, and understandably, who wants a knife with no sheath? So then I looked into leather workers who did make sheaths for knives. You had to mail them the sheath or mail them a very good copy of it. I mean, not the sheath. You had to mail them the knife or a very good copy of the knife, traced out on paper. And then it would be as much for the sheath as you were asking for the knife. And, I couldn't do that. So reluctantly, against my will, I started getting into leather work. And very soon, like just a couple of months after begrudgingly trying to make sheaths, I really started liking leather work as much as I like knife making. Totally different set of discipline and skills, totally different part of your artistic brain. Just very enjoyable. And I really, at this point now, I enjoy the leather work just as much as I do making knives. So, all right, you've listened to me for 4 minutes. I'm going to go. Actually, I'm not going home. I'm going to put this knife in the sheath, wrap it up, and me and my faithful companion, we are going to work on this. I've got one side sanded up, and I'm going to start working on this side, and, maybe I can get this up to heat treating. I'm kind of thinking that this one, I'm going to satin finish, and the other one I got behind me with the same handle, I'm probably going to mirror polish that. So I'm going to get to work. And I don't think this is it. My wife made some chili and another loaf of bread in our bread maker. So here in just a little bit, I'm just going to try to talk myself out of not going right home and eating chili. And so that way I can make it my supper, my evening meal. And then I don't eat that much, I just eat supper and instead of lunch and supper. Alrighty. Have a good Sunday, y'all. Well, I thought I was going to go home. I don't want to talk too loud because I don't want to wake Sleeping Beauty up. Oh, did I wake you up? Okay. Well, I got this. I was going to go home. I didn't think I'd get this far on this knife. But I am sanded up to 400. So I'm going to go ahead and get it in a forge and heat treat it and get it in the tempering oven. Tomorrow, I'm not working. Tomorrow is Sunday, so I'm going to stay in the house and bottle up some beans and rearrange our doom room, the Armageddon room, and maybe clean a few guns. So have a good Sunday, y'all. Next time you see this, it will be cleaned up and ready for the handles. That'll probably be Monday.
Things are a little bit different around here these days because we have started separating Ralphie overnight. He is in the lean-to area here so that he can't drink from babe overnight. Just recently, we have come out to milk, and there's been like hardly any milk at all because he's drinking so much. So now that he's 6 weeks old, he is old enough to be separated overnight. So we will milk and get almost all of the milk in the morning. I do keep one